Hi, I'm Wes Lyles, president of the Studio 2LR, also one of the founding partners here at Studio 2LR. We started the business in 2005 with doing mostly commercial architecture with a few houses spirited in here and there. Well, I say I always knew I wanted to start a firm, but until I found Gretchen and Tripp, who were kind of like-minded and I would just say same values and character, didn't have the didn't have the people yet to start the firm. But when I met them, knew it was time. Good design is it really is in the eye of the holder, but for us, find out what the client needs, what they want, what their goals are, and then trying to make sure that happens and more. The old saying about, it's got to function, but you also want a little magic in there too. You want it to be something creative and something beautiful that, not only adds to the company, but adds to the place you are, like Columbia. We want Columbia growing and, being a beautiful place. You want to be glad you're downtown. You want to be glad you're in Columbia. So adding a little bit, making sure it functions, but also adding a little bit of creativity and a little bit of excitement to the city. So Gretchen Tripp and I have been together since the beginning. Gretchen's more the business partner. She does project management. All three of us do work. We are working architects. We aren't managing partners where we don't do any work anymore. And I think that's part of why we went to school is we love architecture. We love creating and designing and helping people. Um, but Gretchen's more the business partner. She takes care of all the business needs of the firm as well as project management. Tripp's more the design partner. He's in charge of our website. He makes us look good with everything we do. And then he looks almost at every project, making sure that project looks beautiful, not only functions, but also looks beautiful. And then I'm probably more project management overall. How do we make everything work, stay, profitable and make sure we're doing the right thing at the right time all the time. Well, we're excited to have Gene Bell and Josh Booker come on as new partners. Um, Younger guys with more vision, excitement. I think, for us, that change, bringing on some new blood that, they have different ambitions and different thoughts. Gretchen and Tripp and I have been together for so long, we kind of think alike now. So it is great to have new people thinking different ways and offering new ideas. So I'm really excited about that for the next 20 years. And I'm just excited about South Carolina and Columbia in general, the next 20 years and what that can bring, especially to architecture. As people move in and see different things and different people come in with different ideas, I think it's a great thing for our city. It's a great thing for our state. Just think about your existing space. Can you use it better first? Because that's the most cost-effective thing you can do. Look at your existing space. Can I change that in a way that makes it work better for what I'm doing now? The second part of that is just figure out what you do, how you do it, and how much space you really need. I always tell people if you're moving to someplace else, you ought to be designing in a way that makes you more efficient and more profitable. So always think about that. Get yourself together before you ever talk to an architect. What spaces do you really need? How do you function? How do you really need things to work? And so once you come to an architect or design professional with that information, it helps them to help you. And you've thought through what you do in your business, and that helps you as well.